movie 308 of watching 365 movies in 2025, and we're at Guillermo del Toro's new movie, Frankenstein. Let's get into it. So this is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, written and directed by him, and this is the bold retelling of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and it is a bold endeavor for sure. So the film centers on Victor Frankenstein, who is this brilliant but flawed surgeon, and he decides, that he wants to create life where there is none, and after much toiling, he is able to create his creature, Frankenstein's creature or monster, not Frankenstein. He's the doctor, as everyone knows. The film is told in two halves. First is the tale from Victor Frankenstein, and then the creature picks up the tale. And that is really where the film gets most interesting, is in the second half. I actually found the first half to be a bit taxing, a bit boring, as we get to the moment that you've been waiting for, where the creature comes alive. And then as we go on the creature's tale, we find this sort of deeply personal and strangely deeply human story of loneliness, of identity, and what it means to be human. And as that's happening, Victor's sort of hubris, guilt, and moral responsibility starts to tax on him. And so essentially, even though it's a monster movie, it's really a story about humanity. And the question at the center is, who is the monster, the creator or the creature? The casting is fantastic in this. I think, obviously Guillermo del Toro is a very talented director, and this is shot and filmed in sort of this very classic Gothic style, with great sets and great costumes. And that's all expected from a Guillermo del Toro movie. Great, practical props and things like that. But I think what makes this movie really shine is the performance from Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi as the monster, and particularly Jacob Elordi. He does a fantastic job as the creature, really giving, this character much more depth than you'd expect it to have. I honestly am not a huge fan of monster movies. I don't seek out, this genre. When I was starting to watch it, I was like, well, I've seen Guillermo del Toro tell this story before. It's very, like Shape of Water or Misunderstood Monster. But I actually think by the end of it, I was surprised with how emotional the film was and how much I connected with it. So I was very impressed with this film. Definitely a great endeavor and well executed. And again, I think most of that falls on the performances of Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi. So if you haven't seen this yet, definitely go check it out. It definitely should be in some of the awards runnings this year. So that's movie 308, and I'll see you for the next one.